Well, thank you for coming. Appreciate you being here for opening in 2014. Obviously, I said it numerous times, I think our guys have done an outstanding job in the off season preparing. I think fall camp went pretty smooth, relatively injury-free. Got majority of the horses to the race. I know there's a lot of excitement in there from the community and Hammond and alumni, as well as the football team. And looking forward to really just to open this thing up and open up. I feel fortunate enough to be able to open it at home. And we're gonna have the first 2 weeks here at home, obviously, at Strawberry Stadium. So that's huge. I think we have a very friendly schedule, fan-friendly schedule here for 2014. We got 6 at home, and then 6 on the road, but 2 on the road are Tulane and Nichols, which is basically be like a home game for our fans. So we're very excited about the schedule we have leading up into this thing. And I know our players are tired of hitting each other, and they're looking forward to getting an opponent in here and getting a chance to get back in Strawberry Stadium for fans, get in front of them, and just an electrifying atmosphere and a great Saturday for college football. So like I said, our guys have done a great job up to now, and they're working hard. And I don't, going into the game, I don't expect us to play perfect. I know obviously we're gonna have some first game mistakes and things like that, but I think we'll play well, and I'm looking forward to just going out there and setting the bar for 2014 and how well can we actually play. So I'll open it up for questions.
Did you have any other type of scrimmage, situational deal after the main scrimmage yet on that Saturday?
No, we haven't had a full-blown scrimmage, no tackling, so we have not done that.
So did you feel like you missed an earlier scrimmage with the weather? Did you accomplish in terms of what you needed to see without that extra scrimmage, and you kind of made up for it in a sense? Yeah,
I mean, I think we spread out and we do a lot of team every day and competing and good on good, and we really felt at the time we were getting the looks that we needed to see, and everybody, we felt like we were headed in the right direction. We were on course and on pace to get what we wanted to get done. Got any questions, Todd?
I asked one more yesterday.
Okay.
When did you start putting in Jacksonville kind of installation stuff? Last week or just something?
We really started with Sunday. Last week we looked at some special teams, just because obviously just had to look at some other things that other people were doing. So we started looking at their special teams last week, and then obviously we waited till yesterday or Sunday to take a look at Jacksonville's offense and defense. Yeah.
You're not going to know a whole lot about what they're going to do and all that, but the
yeah.
offense is kind of veteran, and you come back and you talk about them, what they like to do, what they're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, they're going to do some multiple personnel groupings. So you're going to see 4 wides, and they'll bring a tight end in, they'll bring 2 backs in. They're going to do some multiple things there. They got a real athletic quarterback. He's coach's son. He's a very savvy player. He's probably one of the best player they got. Hurts a lot of people with his feet and scrambling and creating plays and getting out of the pocket and making things happen. They've got a couple good running backs and receivers. I think they got 3 senior receivers. So they're a veteran group on the offense side of the ball. You're going to see, I think he threw for 3,000 yards last year. He's a good quarterback. I expect him to spread it out and try to throw the ball around a little bit.
They look fairly balanced numbers-wise.
Yeah, they got 2 running backs that play quite a bit, and they're both pretty good running backs. So, and they got a big They've got a big physical offensive line. They're big. They're going to be a 6'5", 6'6" at tackles, and 300 pounds, and they're basically about 290, 280 inside. And they're coming back. A lot of them are back. So I think it's a pretty veteran group on offense. We could have a pretty good idea, obviously, going into game 1, what we're going to think we'll see on offense. You never know. Obviously, there's wrinkles people work on. There's things people do in the off-season, fall camp. So I think in game 1, you got to be ready to adjust quick.
Are you happy with where your defense is right now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy where they're at right now. I want to see them, obviously, how they're going to handle this. I think the told tale is really, what they're going to do on Saturday on game day. I think they played very solid throughout the fall camp and spring practice. I think we've had really good defense against the run game. I think we're a little better, alignment assignment-wise right now than we were last year. and just, you know, we have a veteran group, and we expect them to act like it. And we got a lot of guys in there who played a lot of snaps. So, you know, I think we got about 19 or 20 guys that played last year on defense side of the ball back. And I'm talking got significant snaps and playing time. So, feel pretty good about it. And I think we added some guys to the mix that made us more talented. So I think we have a better defense right now than we were last year. But again, you got to show it on Saturday.
You kind of pushed those guys in the last, you know, few practices that we've seen. Is that might be a function of what you think they can be, and they're not there yet, and they don't realize that they're not there yet?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is you have visions, you know, and I think this group's got you know, a special chance to be a special defense. I mean, I think they can. I think they can be you know, tops in the country, a defensive group, and you know, they got to do the things that are going to separate them from the rest of the pack. You know, and the things we talked, you know, obviously stress a lot, but it is alignment, assignment, and making consistency on every down coming out, stripping the football, taking shots at the football, being a great tackling unit, and above all, the thing we try to stress is trying to get 11 hats to that football and have, you know, a great pursuit team, not good, but great. So.
I guess what stands out, personnel is going to be different, but last year the average was 42 points a game.
Yeah.
You got to be looking at that.
Yeah.
I don't know how you look at that and what they're doing to kind of make those things happen.
Yeah, they've you know, they've been successful on offense. They put a bunch of points on the board. You know, again, they've got talent. They've got talent at all the skill positions. You know, they got guys who go up and get the ball. You know, he's thrown into, you know, you see him last year. You know, when he did throw into coverage, the receivers bailed him out and went up and got the ball. So that's some things we got to look forward. I know they're going to try some things. If they got some time, they're going to probably try some double cuts and, you know, and try to get some double moves on some receivers and try to hit us with the big shots. And we got to be prepared for that. And then, like I think the biggest key is going to be able to you know, stop and run, but keeping him in the pocket when he goes to throw it, and not let him scramble for first downs.
I guess that's a little question, a little dicier looking at their defense and trying to get a read on that bunch.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, they made the change over, you know, from a 4-2-5 or 4, even mostly even front team to a 3-4 team. So, but there's all kinds of different styles of that. Are you going to blitz, pressure? What are you going to do? I don't know. You know, what I mean, what are you going to do out of the 3-4? Are you going to sit back and play quarters? I don't. You know, we don't know what we're going to expect. So, you know, like I said, I think we'll be. I mean, it's nothing. I don't think anything they're going to throw at us stuff we haven't seen. The good part of it is we're an odd front team, and we see it every day in practice. So our guys are pretty adapted, I think, handling that, and we bring a lot of pressure. So with that part of it, so. If it's, you know, I think we'll be able to make the adjustments. But it's real hard to come up with a game plan when you don't really know what you're going to get.
You never know how this, you know, when you schedule this type of opponent, is this a pretty good ultra for you to find out where your team's, you know, stacks up pretty early just because they're going to push you on defense?
Well, I think so. I think they're going to give some different looks. I think they're going to give some different things to do, and obviously a talented quarterback, and that's always, you know, it's great to see and evaluate where you're at. I'm more important. I think it's great for our fan base really to open at home, and you know, and open 2014. We've got a lot of expectations, but you want to be able to open up in front of your fans and get the excitement of 2014 going. And you know, whatever they do, it's really game one and early on. It's always about, you know, really how well you handle your business, and do you know, it's the blown coverages and the missed assignments and guys in not gaps and those things that are going to kill you early in the season. Just making mistakes, and so we got to make sure eliminating, you know, unforced errors that I think we've done a good job in fall camp of.
Do you have to get your kids' attention on defense that if you're not careful, this could be a score fest?
No, I mean, I think that's the way to handle everything. I mean, that's just the way we, you know, on a down-to-down basis. I mean, every down. You know, our guys have expectations and they know what they want, and you know, our goals are set to just try to be one of the best defenses in this conference and in the country. And if you're going to do that, then you got to welcome opportunities for people to challenge you.
Touched on this already, but you guys, it's been a couple of years since you guys have been able to open here at home, and especially what you guys were able to accomplish last year. How big is that to be able to, you know, start here instead of going on the road?
Well, I think it's. I mean, I think it's huge. I mean, just because the excitement level is so high in the community, and, you know, alumni. You know, you want to be able to start this thing off right. You want to be able to start it off with a bang in Strawberry Stadium, and I can't say the environment you create in that place, it makes it tough, down the road for people to come in here and play, and that's what you want to get it started early, and our guys feed off that energy and that excitement. So the better environment we can create in there, and the better things that we can make it for a great 2014. It's just going to help us down the road. Yeah.
How healthy are you guys coming out of camp?
We're really healthy. We're really healthy. I mean, we got a couple guys that are coming back from hamstrings and groins, things like that. Those typical things you got. They're not, but we've rested the majority of them up, and I mean, we're coming on this week. The majority of everybody should be able to go. There's only probably a couple question marks, and it's not like they're out. It's a question whether they're going to practice today, and we'll see how they are. So I think we're really healthy right now coming to game one.
How did Cochran come back?
He has not. He's not come back yet. So he's going to be probably a 4 or 5 week process. Yeah.
What was the problem with his foot?
No, he had a bulge disc in his back. So yeah.
Any freshmen that have emerged that get you? I don't want to too deep, but playing roles.
Well, we got some redshirt freshmen that will. I don't know any true freshmen. No. We don't have any true freshmen. We'll have some redshirt freshmen coming there. Defensively, Ryan Seegers at corner, redshirt last year, kid out of Katy. Courtney Rutledge, corner out of Slidell, redshirt last year. They'll see some playing time. Trying to think, but yeah, we'll have a couple in there.
Coach, you shuffled back a little bit on the offensive line. You talk about the moves you made there, moving DJ to the left side.
Yeah. Obviously he's probably going to go. I mean, he may go back inside. We're going to play that by ear. Aaron Reed pulled a hamstring, so DJ moved to left tackle because Aaron Reed was out last week. We expect Aaron's supposed to practice today. We'll just find out how healthy he really is. If he's not 100%, then DJ will start or be the guy there. So we think we got we got multiple guys up front that have started football. We've got 6 guys that have started football games here on the offensive line. Already there's 6 that have started. So I feel like we were fortunate enough. We got a veteran group up there, and I think we got some guys that are that are ready to do that.
Move Pearson over to the right. What was the reason behind moving that kind of thing?
We just moved him over actually in some drills to see him on the right, and he was a better player over there. So he seemed more comfortable and more at home on that side, and he was more comfortable in pass protection and everything on that side. So we left him over there.
If Aaron were healthy, he would start?
Yeah, he would start. Yep. So, and I think he'll be fine by Saturday. It's just a question of how many reps does he get this week? Is he really ready? Is he is he the best one going out the first series or not? I don't know, but he more likely he's gonna play and play quite a bit. I don't know if he'll start or not, but he'll be in the game and play.
The other thing that jumps off is the depth chart, and I know it's a depth suggestion, but you have Derek Raymond moving ahead of Denzel at corner. Can you talk about that competition and what Derek has shown that over a very promising player?
Yeah, they're both gonna play. They're gonna split time.
That's a given.
They're gonna split time at that position. Denzel's played quite a bit. He started multiple games for us. Is a very good player for us. Derek just had a really good fall camp. I think his man coverage ability, his ability to do those things, he brings something to the table there. He started to gain some confidence in himself in that position, and I think he's gotten better every week we've been out here. And he's, so I'm looking forward to him hopefully having a good opener.
You guys picked up Dylan Boger, I think, last week.
Mm-hmm.
How's he look? How's he trying to get integrated?
Looks fast. Yeah, he's he's got good hands and runs really well. He'll play Saturday. We'll kind of obviously couldn't throw the whole book at him. make sure he learns the whole offense. So he's going to be play situational and play his set of plays that he has that we feel comfortable with him to learn and execute, this week. And then obviously every week his role is going to hopefully increase as his playbook increases.
Goes back to the thing. I know you and I have talked about this. Is that you're at a point now where guys, come on the program and say wherever they're going to come here. Guys, that possible. You and I have talked about that before. That happens for you.
Yep, and he's a good player, and we're excited about him being here. He's a good kid, and he's done really well since he's been here. And I think he's really the team has opened their arms up to him, so we're excited about it.
You had receivers
Mm-hmm.
coming out of your ears, and this guy's been here a week and he steps into the 2 deep.
Yep,
I mean,
he's pretty good.
We should tell us something.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah, he's a good player, and again, we got probably about 10 receivers that'll play in the ball game Saturday. So they're all going to have their own little package and things that get in there, and find out again how well they do, and some will increase their roles. And I think we're still in a competition phase. I mean, we're still at a phase now. We got to find out who's going to do it the best on Saturday, and that's really to take all season long. We got 12 games of this thing, and guys' roles will increase, some will decrease. Got to get it done on Saturday.